lecture. And before we get into this very important live stream lecture, if you have not subscribed to my channel, please hit that subscribe button and hit that notification button. Support my channel as it's headed towards reaching its first 1,200 subscribers, and as my channel head into the year of 2023. So be a part of that very important milestone. And also, please share my channel with one person you know in the real world. Have them to check out my channels, a couple of my videos. Let them make the decision if they want to subscribe to my channel. But all I really need for you to do is just to share my channel with one person you know. So with that being said, let's get down to today's exciting live stream lecture. So the focus of this lecture is going to be why self-promotion is very important. Why self-promotion is very important. I don't care if you're self-promoting your brand, your business, a product, a service, your YouTube channel, or whatever you're trying to self-promote. Self-promotion is critical in anything you do from a business aspect. Remember, while you want to promote yourself, your brand, your business, product, or service, first thing first, you gotta be clear on who you're trying to reach and what you want to achieve. Once you are clear on your audience and objective, making a plan for self-promotion becomes much easier. Really, that plan would include who you're trying to reach, what you want to communicate, and where and when and what you want to say. I'm always self-promoting my business, my brand, my YouTube channel, my company, Paris and Associates Resource Center. In the natural environment, I'm passing out business cards. I give people links to my channel. I'm out there hitting the pavement. I'm never going to stop promoting my brand, my product, or my service. Anywhere I go, I'm promoting my book. I have business cards to promote my book. You gotta self-promote yourself. So I'm going to present some important reasons why self-promotion is critical. Number one, keep track of your achievements. Take note of your skills and accomplishments can help you feel more comfortable and confident when it comes to promoting yourself, your business, your product, or your service. Block out 1 hour every Friday or after lunch, or when you have space to block out, to think and clarify what you did well for the whole week, what you achieved, any positive feedback or compliments you receive. I don't care if it's getting one new customer or selling a product. You sold X amount of products for the week, or you got X amount of watch hours on your YouTube channel, or whatever your service or product is. Make sure you keep track of all of your achievements on a weekly basis. Also, keep track of what you were most proud of and make that a weekly ritual of yours. Write down big and small wins as well as praises can help you keep track of it. And also, reading the list over can be a handy confidence boost when you need one. So keep track of everything. Have that list written down of your accomplishments that you've done throughout the week. Number two, back up your claims. If you don't talk up your achievements to others, and you should, it's important to make sure you believe and can support what you're saying. Research found that people react more favorably to self-promotion when it is supported by evidence. Rather, it's customer reviews from your customers. Rather you can, just like if you wrote a book, you can put on your website information to the link on how to purchase that book. Customer satisfaction, all of those reviews and feedbacks and etc. Or if you have a product, you can show them the product. You can market that product, take pictures of the product, and etc. When it comes to self-promotion, concentrate on show, not tell, meaning the evidence. Show your audience what you can do rather than just broadcasting to them. That's why those customer reviews are so important. If you don't have a business website, develop a business website, launch that business website so your customers can go to that business website, read about your business, read about your service, see your reviews, and etc. Show them examples of your work and the results that you have achieved. Like I said, talk is cheap. You got to have that evidence. Your narrative doesn't need to be all about the high points. People generally like others who are willing to share the journey, the steps, the blood, sweat, and tears it took to achieve or accomplish your goals. So in short, don't just share your highlight reels. You may want to do a video upload on the steps that you went through to launch your business, all of the blood, sweat, and tears behind the scene, how you developed that business plan, how you went out there and hit the pavement to get your first 5 customers. They want to talk about the blood, sweat, and tears behind the scene versus only talking about the highlight reels. What you did to get your first 100 subscribers, 200 subscribers, 1,000 subscribers and above, all of the marketing that you may have did, not just marketing on social media, but getting out there, passing out business cards, passing out flyers, meeting people to develop and cultivate your channel. Talk about that, because it has a tendency to make you more credible when people are when you're talking about the steps that you did to achieve that goal, to promote your brand, to promote your business, and your product and your services. Another pointer is use social media wisely. Social media can be a useful tool for promoting your work, business, product, services, and success. Find the networks that others in your industry frequent and build your presence on them. And as everyone should know by now, that social media should not be a place for, political opinions or personal attacks. So if you're presenting yourself as a professional, make sure you're consistently walking the walk. And I'm here to tell you. Another pointer, a very important pointer, is demonstrate generosity of spirit. Celebrating the achievements of others is a good way to feel and come across as positive when networking. Be willing to talk up others as well as yourself so that you can come across as a generally positive person. And most importantly, don't talk anyone down. Don't talk negative about anyone. Besides, the best way to prepare for a time when you need to call upon your network for help is every day. People are more than just connections, and at work and in life, developing genuine relationships will pay off, meaning you gotta know the power of collaboration. And another pointer is self-promotion is so important. Ultimately, the key is to stop judging yourself and others for self-promotion. These days, avoiding it completely is simply not an option for most of us. I understand the reluctance of some people and the fear around self-promotion, but we have to do it. We gotta self-promote our brand, our product, our service. If you don't, nobody else will. If you do not self-promote yourself, nobody else will, and I'm here to tell you. Remember, self-promotion is so important as an ongoing way to develop, to cultivate your brand, your business, your product, your online store, your YouTube channel, your business website, to drive sales, and etc. Self-promotion is critical. Because I make a point, and I'm going to use myself as an example. I make a point. Although I went through a publishing company, and my publishing company is doing aggressively marketing on my book, You know, in terms of press release, video channel, radio interview. I'm getting ready to have a couple of my publishing company getting ready to promote my book at a couple of book shows next year. But although my publishing company is doing all that to promote Awake Financial Freedom, I'm going to make sure Marie Holiday is going to make sure that I self-promote my book every chance I get on social media, when I'm out and about in the real world, in terms of going to the gas station, going to the grocery store, any and everywhere I go, I'm going to promote my brand. I'm going to promote my book, Awake Financial Freedom. And I'm going to let the listener know that this is a must-read book, where I share a powerful testimony. There's a spiritual base to this book on everything that I did in terms of after I had my spiritual battle in 2012, on all of everything I did to rise above my financial situation, to be able to position myself. You know, the middle of next year, I will be exiting out of the workforce with a few retirement checks hitting me for the rest of my life. And if I would not have had that spiritual battle of 2012, I would not be having this conversation right now. This is a must-read book, because I have no doubt there are people who are listening to this right now who are drowning in a sea of debt, or are living from paycheck to paycheck, trying to figure out how they're going to pay their bills. There's a way out. You know, I talk about many tips and strategies that I did to dig myself out of that hole, to be able to invest, to diversify my income, pay off my mortgage 20 years early, raise my credit score to well over 800. Right now, my credit score pushing 900. Wouldn't you not want to know what I did? This is a must-read book that needs to go on your bucket list, because unfortunately, as we are in the holiday season, there are people right now drowning in the sea of debt. They're going to dig that hole deeper and deeper, spending all this money for the holidays that they do not have, trying to impress, and they're going to enter the new year drowning in more debt. And I'm here to tell you, there's a way out. This book can be purchased on Amazon, Barnes & Nobles, Apple iTunes, Google Play. You can go and walk into any bookstore and purchase the soft copy of this book for $12.95. The ebook version of this book is $9.99. And pretty soon, here we go, promoting and marketing my brand again. Pretty soon, this book will be available in audio book. And I'm here to tell you, ladies and gentlemen, this time as we enter the year of 2023, to do something different, to rise above our situation, so you can have freedom in life without losing sleep over bills and debt and facing eviction and loss of everything that you got, because there are everyday people on the job, in your neighborhood, in your family, living above their means. And I'm here to tell you, losing sleep about bills hitting them left and right. Awake Financial Freedom is a must-read book for the year of 2023, and I'm here to tell you. So I hope you all have gotten something out of this powerful lecture. And also, I'm going to put in a link in the comment in terms of the radio interview I had in 2022 to, again, market this book. I was interviewed by Youre Now radio station, where they asked me many questions about the powerful concept of this book, and I'm here to tell you. So I hope you all have gotten something out of this. And also, one of the things I do at the end, as the audience is aware, is I collect nutcrackers. And this here is one of my favorite nutcracker pieces. It's a Nutcracker Carousel. And it's very, I display my nutcrackers in my home throughout the year. Take a look at that. It's a Nutcracker Carousel. Look at the detail on that. Just awesome. You ain't gonna get this anywhere. I'm here to tell you. This is one of my favorite nutcracker collections. And again, I'll display my nutcrackers throughout the year. I had stopped at one point collecting my nutcrackers. I think I'm gonna get back into it. That's gonna be another one of my cool hobbies as I head towards retirement, and I got an idea for my next book, and I'm probably not going to entertain that idea until after I get out of the workforce and I'm fully retired. But I will say, I do have the manuscript completed for that book. My next book, number 2, is going to be 10 chapters. The manuscript is completed. Page Publishing Company, they are aware that I have a second manuscript completed. They're pretty much waiting on me to send that manuscript to them so they can go ahead and move it through publication. But I'm probably going to put that on my bucket list after I fully retire, because right now I'm really busy behind the scene, in the process of selling my home and getting it ready to put it on the market. I'm so excited. So as I continue with my live stream lectures, you're going to begin to see nothing in the backdrop, because I'm getting ready to box up everything that I own, which is not much, to get ready to offboard out of the state I'm in and get ready to relocate to a new state and head towards retirement. I will say that I literally have sold all of my worldly possessions, all of my furniture. I'm down to 2 pieces of furniture left in my home. Everything else is gone. I'm gonna get rid of those last 2 pieces the end of this month to get ready to start a new journey. And if the audience is aware of the concept of my book, that money piece, that financial piece, what do you think I'm going to do when I make a huge profit on the sale of my home? I'm going to invest a high percentage of that money. I'm going to use a little bit of it to buy a trailer in cash so I can continue to be debt-free in retirement. That is what it's all about. That is what it's about in terms of awakening your financial freedom, to get rid of all of your debt so you can really enjoy your life. If you want to travel, if you want to retire early, or whatever you want to do, when you have zero debt, that really is awakening your financial freedom. Because I'm here to tell you, I got some powerful tips and strategies on what I did to literally become debt. Yeah, I have certain bills in retirement in terms of utilities, food, and insurance, but trust me, when I say zero debt, I'm talking about no mortgage, no credit cards, no car note, no personal loan, no credit cards, zero. That's power right there, all laid out in this book. And that's how I have positioned myself. This book that is $12.95, you're spending more than that on lunch. This is a must-read book in terms of finding out how in the world I was able to do what I did, to include paying off my mortgage 20 years early after I had that spiritual battle in 2012 with God. This is a must-read book, I'm here to tell you. So that's all I have. Simple Fidelis. And I notice I've had some supporters chiming in on my live stream lecture. My style of live stream lecture is lecture format versus lecture dialogue. But I do want to thank my supporters, thank my subscribers for chiming in on this powerful live stream lecture. And also be on the lookout, because I'm very, very close to getting ready to launch my business website. That's something I've been working very hard on behind the scene, and getting my business website, getting ready to launch. I'm not going to really do too much with that business other than launch that website and do aggressive marketing with my business website, Parasite Associates Resource Center. But what I can say, the primary focus of my business is to assist paying customers to develop their powerful initial business plan. Because without a business plan, I don't care what you're doing, it's the roadmap, it's the driving force behind every service, every product, and every business. A business plan should be a living, breathing document where you can touch that business plan, look at that business plan, revise that business plan on a daily basis, a weekly basis, a monthly basis. You can even present that business plan to your accountant. You can present that business plan, or if you choose to get a small business loan, them folks got to see something on paper. They got to see something on paper with the goals, the measurable objectives, and projected due dates, the driving force behind that business plan. And also it sets the stage to show revenue. And I'm here to tell you. So I'm in the process of launching my business website. I'm going to have a maximum. I'm not going to do no more than 10 paying customers who hire me to develop their business plan. I'm going to keep it in hobby mode. I will not exceed 10 because I will be fully retired, and I want to keep that part of my business, Paris and Associates, in enjoyment mode. And I'm here to tell you. So be on the lookout. My contractor actually contacted me yesterday. He's pretty much almost done with getting ready to launch my business website, but he wanted me to take one final look at the finished product. So I just got to connect with him so we can look at the finished product before that business website is launched. Make no mistake, ladies and gentlemen, my company, Paris and Associates Resource Center, I've been in business for over 24 plus years outside of my primary job. But past few years, I phased out all of my clinical services in terms of what I used to provide under my company with DWI assessments, court order assessments, training, clinical supervision, made a truckload of money, but I phased out all of those services, and I'm taking my business in a whole nother direction. And a part of that is my YouTube channel falls under my business plan. My book, Awake Financial Freedom, falls under my business plan. In the service of developing the initial business plan for no more than 10 paying customers is going to fall under my business plan. I took a huge financial hit when I phased out all of those services. But sometimes you got to do what you got to do. But the beauty of all that is I did it in a way where I'm timing it, where I gave myself a couple of years to cultivate the new service prior to offboarding from the workforce. Basically, I'm self-funding those other services I'm trying to cultivate, but trust me, I wrote it off on my taxes, and I'm here to tell you. So be on the lookout for that launching of on my business website that's coming in the near future. So with that being said, that's all I have. Simple Fidelis, and I'm going to leave you in the care of your own conscience. Have a great day.